Welcome to this recording where you're going to listen to insightful moments recorded during live coaching sessions with my clients who come from diverse professional backgrounds. And if you like what you hear today, please share it with your friends and colleagues. And remember to hit the subscribe button now and ensure that you never miss any other episode. Thank you. Okay, so at times I'm wanting to help, say, a client with being concise, right? Speaking, getting to the point. And then I hear that the person I'm speaking to may be struggling with English as a second language. And they say to me, it's difficult for me to be concise because I can't think of the words. I don't know how to put it together. So I was suggesting one of the ways you could probably play with this a little bit is to visualize if you are visual. And if you're not visual, you can feel it. But let's say in your case, you can visualize it and your eyes went up. And you can visualize the image, the picture, and then speak around it, right? Now, one of the things I noticed as you were speaking was that you were able to then tell me the surroundings and the story of it. Then the next point I asked you to do was to articulate how it's a problem to you. And then the third component was, what do you want? Now, the reason why we want to be doing that in our conversations is because the start and the exit is very important. And you can practice this all the time, even with yourself, saying, okay, I can see the problem. You can even practice this yourself. I can see it. I know that, I can see what I want to do. I can see what's happening. I can see how it's a problem, and I can see a solution. Right? Then this is what I want. Now, you can have it when you know what you want. A lot of us actually aren't clear enough with even being courageous to say, well, but what do I want? I can feel the pain, but what do I want? And the point I'm trying to make here is even in our conversations and in our problem solving is to really know what it is that we want. Even if it's ideal or maybe out there, a little bit out there, I think it's still better to put it out there and to clearly begin to articulate, again with a visual, what I want. Now, language, words will come when you can feel and when you can see. But if you're just looking for words, they're not attached to anything, right? So anything stimulated by a visual imagination, it creates that neurological feeling, that sensation, then you'll find that words will be attached to that. And even if you said it's something like this or an analogy, and all of that, what happens is that people can also feel what you're saying. They can see the journey of it, and then they can take it or leave it. And even if it doesn't come out because it's too ideal what it is that you want, your mind at least is focusing on an end to the beginning of that story. And that gives you a sense of confidence, but also that's where I'm wanting to see. And over time, you can just redefine it each time. So I think this is the process of communication in many situations where we're having to resolve a problem, or even for ourselves, inside ourselves upon reflection, as we're reflecting. What was the problem today? What was it that I experienced today? What was that feedback? Okay, that. How was it a problem to me? Where was the limitation? Where was the gap? Right? And what do I want? What do I want to create? What would I like to have instead? And that's where your imagination needs to run wild. And often we're just too logical, no, I don't think I could have that, so I'm not even going to say it, which is really, really sad. So just let your imagination run wild there, because you know what? You never know what you don't know. And your mind doesn't know a truth from a lie. It really does not. And there's a lot of information out there on quantum thinking and quantum living, and I think quantum speaking, because our voice is the creative force that creates what we want, okay? But you've got to have words. But I think even before words, we imagine or we feel. We tend to feel. We are speechless. Many times we're speechless, but the words will come as we begin to see it and as we feel it. So that's why I think our voice is a creative force, but it's going to take that courage at the beginning to step out and to even if you don't have the words, you can say it's something like this. And even that takes that courage, to step out and say. Thank you for listening to this recording. I hope it has helped you. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.